California's got a bigger problem, and he's attacking JD. He knows what's going on, and he kind of doubled down. It's almost as if he attacked both of them here, Rob, right? I think he attacked JD and he attacked Rubio. Go ahead, Rob.
Talk about a guy who put a mask on and his face grew into it.
Sure.
I mean, JD Vance and Marco Rubio were two of the most effective critics, just like that guy, what's his name, Graham Lindsay, of Donald Trump. What frauds, what phonies. But JD is a unique fraud and phony, and he's a little more dangerous. And the folks around him, these are not folks that believe. I mean, listen to some of its biggest funders, the way they talk. There's a nihilism to the way they talk about the world. I know these guys. I literally know them, not figuratively.
You can pause it right there. Dude, listen, you know what the reality is? You're doing such a horrible job that even CNN puts you as the lead dog at 19%. And number 2 is Kamala at 17%. Number 3 is Pete Buttigieg, for whatever reason, he can't get the black male vote at 12%, 13%. And then number 4 is AOC. Just go to the poll, Rob, to show the poll instead of just watching the video. Look at that. 19, 18, 13, 12. How bad do you have to be Newsom that you don't have a flat out, if there's ever been a time, if there's ever been a time that a center-left Democrat, Hollywood actor, former CEO of a massive bank that transacts, tens of trillions of dollars per month, if there's ever been a time for somebody on the left that's a center leftist to run for president as a Democratic on the ticket, guess what? It is wide open. What Democrats are saying, they don't like Newsom, they don't like Harris, some people don't like Pete, and then AOC. I talked to, I don't know who I was talking, a Wall Street Journal guy calls me interviewing for whatever story he's doing it on. And I said to him, as crazy as things are right now, you know what is possible of happening? A progressive coming and winning. Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Hey, listen, if this continues and you give 3 stories, say the affordability thing continues. Say, what do you call it? Square block that just fired 4,000 people, and they're probably going to fire 2 more thousand people, and they made 25%. And other companies follow lead, and they keep firing people like that. Do you know how many good stories you're going to have for a progressive? You know how great of a, by the way, 2027, 2028 will be a phenomenal chance for a progressive to win.
I agree.
Phenomenal chance. I wouldn't be surprised if an outsider progressive comes in, just like nobody thought Mamdani was going to win in, New York City, and he did. An AOC type of figure could come out and win. By the way, do you have that clip, Rob, that I saved of Bernie Sanders on what this one guy told him? This is, by the way, everybody needs to keep repeating this one line that Senator Mark Wayne Mullen said it. And by the way, Mark Wayne Mullen also ran up to Al Green to try to grab that, the sign that he had, black people are not apes, or whatever the sign was that he was holding up. Watch what he says to Bernie Sanders here. And Bernie has nothing to say. Please play this beautiful clip.
Attack me, I'm going to respond.
I'm pointing out facts. You can say what you want. I'm just pointing out facts. Anyways, I ranted too long. Let's talk about some.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask your opinion on that. And if I cared about your opinion, I would ask you. But I don't care about your opinion.
Well,
you're part of the system. You're part of the problem.
Listen,
you've been sitting here longer than I've even been alive. This is your problem. You should have fixed this a long time ago. No,
If you're so right, Mr. Sanders, you seem like a nice guy. 49 years or so you've been, and how come you haven't fixed these problems? How come you haven't? By the way, can you make a list of, Rob, who are the longest sitting senators and Congress folks that we have right now? Longest sitting, who? Who are the longest sitting?
Who's the old?
Longest sitting, both sides, senators and congressmen today. You ready? Here's what they're in.
Chuck Grassley.
How many years? 45 years.
Jeez.
McConnell, 40 years. Patty Murray since 93. Ron Wyden, 96. Dick Durbin, 97. Hal Rogers, 44. Chris Smith, Marcy. How long has Bernie been in there, by the way? How long has Bernie been in there? I'm just curious.
Under them.
Bernie's 38, 36, 35. What's the number? He's got to be up there. How long has Bernie been in there? All 35 years.
35 years.
You guys have the least amount of credibility to tell anybody what to do.
Oh, my God.
You've been working at a company for 35 years and you don't solve a problem. You know, if you don't do it within the first 90 days, you're fired.
Okay.
Here, you have a job for 35 years. But I'm telling you, don't be surprised if an outsider progressive comes out. But if there's any of these Hollywood guys that are aspirationals that want to put their name in there and compete, start going out there and hiring the right 5, 6, 7 people around you. Get the right consulting firm to get your guy prepped. Do the background checks. Go through the whole process. Check the Epstein files to make sure they're not on there. Check every one of these files to see where they're at. There's a wide open opportunity in 2028 for the Democratic ticket because Newsom simply sucks that much that he can't get more than 19%. No one, even on his own side, trusts him. No one, even on his own side, trusts him, even though he's the lead guy. And Pritzker isn't even on that list. Now, I know, Tom, you thought Pritzker was going to be the guy. He's not even on that list. Anyways.
Ozempic didn't help him at all.
I think he's still there. At this point, just real quick on history, we'll go on. I will not distract here, Pat. At this time in history, ladies and gentlemen, there is usually a 25 to 30% clear leader. Al Gore was that leader. Joe Biden was that leader. Hillary Clinton was that leader, where everybody says, well, midterms are here, but that's our number one. And it's very clear.
It's,
and right now it's not.
Yeah.
He goes to Geneva. He goes overseas. He goes to the World Economic
No one cares. It's not
Davos,
helping him.
and he can't get above 19%.
It's not helping him.
Although I like a combination of AOC and Kamala Harris, right?
Oh, I love that.
The drunk and the bartender. It's perfect. Brought to you by Stolichnaya.
Brought to you by what?
Stolichnaya vodka.
Oh, Stolichnaya.
Stolichnaya.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next story. Thanks, Tom. Tom's comedy. I mean, he's performing tonight, guys. If you guys want to go to a local comedy club, Tom's going to be performing for you. Requirement for those of you guys to come to his show, you have to have an MBA to understand his jokes because it's only for educated people.
Let me help you out here, Tom.
Yeah, it's only for the educated people. All right, let's go to the next one.
Well, at least that helps.
If you love this country, show it. Lead with pride in the Valuetainment USA collection. Designed for freedom thinkers, built for everyday leaders. Red, white, blue. Purpose. Wear what you believe in. Valuetainment USA.
Go to vtmerch.com, place your order for Valuetainment USA merch. And again, like I said, I love seeing our folks, the best of the best, the smartest fans in the world. You, that likes debate, that likes fun. You're a Valuetainment type of person yourself. If you believe the future looks bright and you love USA, go pick up some merch for yourself, for your friends, for your family, for your clients. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.